Hello everybody, it is me again. First off, I want to apologize massively for the inconsistent upload schedule. Since I started college again, my uploads have been kind of scattered, so massive apologies for that. But I kind of want to talk about something interesting Roblox has said recently. If you guys don't know, CNBC, which is like like a news station network, they have this thing that, well, they interview people specifically on the business side of things, on stocks and just like financial stuff. But what's surprising is that David Baszucki made an appearance a couple of days ago, I think almost a week ago now, stating that they were gonna be the new innovators in safety. Let that sink in for a moment. I know that sounds extremely dumb because the way they've been handling safety has been stupid. But anyways, let's just continue on with this because I find this extremely interesting. Because there's one point in this interview where David Baszucki says he loves what Schlep does.
I would highlight, we've reached out to Schlep, we've reached out to the general. We love their, feedback and input to how to scale our systems. We work.
And the thing I find weird is that they offered to literally talk to Schlep and have him involved with Roblox. However, here's the thing though. This is one thing I really want to say. When they contacted Schlep, it was Matt Kaufman who reached out to Schlep in the first place, wanting to speak with him more so kind of like somewhat in person. Instead of directly mailing his lawyers, they wanted to talk to Schlep directly, which I'm gonna be honest with you, that seems extremely strange because of the fact that how severe this situation has gotten over time, and the fact that now Schlep is kind of pursuing legal action with this class action lawsuit, right? In order to reach Schlep at this point, the best thing to do at this point is probably talk to his lawyers and contact them through there. However, the thing I find weird is that Matt Kaufman wanted to talk to him directly without having his lawyers involved. And if you ask me personally, I really find this extremely weird. Now, granted, I don't know a bunch about the legal ramifications or any legal stuff, I don't know anything about that. But I just find it extremely weird that Matt Kaufman wanted to talk to Schlep directly, but he specifically avoided trying to talk to his lawyers though. Because let's be honest here, Roblox has escalated the situation to extreme heights. It's their fault in the first place that a lot of this stuff, this mumbo jumbo, is happening in the first place. So the thing I find really weird now is that, hey, now they're interested in talking to Schlep, but they don't want to talk to him when his lawyers are present or anything like that. So this is what I personally think. I think, here's the thing though, I'm not a legal analyst or anything like that. I don't know too much about lawyers speak or anything like that. I think what Matt Kaufman or even David Baszucki's statement saying, oh, they like the stuff that he did, all of that is just a PR move. A lot of that is just a PR move. But I think what the thing with Matt Kaufman trying to reach out to Schlep and avoid his his lawyers, I think what he's trying to do there, I genuinely think that he's just flat out trying to heavily avoid, I think, trying to get into more legal trouble than they need to. Because from what I'm noticing in particular is that it really seems like Matt Kaufman may have tried, honestly, to maybe let's say work something in the background, and then if anything might try to lure Schlep into maybe something a legal trap, I would say, for sure. Because you got to remember, they already sent Schlep a cease and desist. So I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Roblox tried something shady where they try to lure Schlep in with a promise hey, we can have you back on Roblox, but you have to do X, Y, or something like that, right? For example, you have to do X, Y. And what could end up happening is that if Matt Kaufman didn't even inform David or something like that of what he was doing, well, guess what? Maybe they can just immediately use that to say, oh, Schlep violated the terms, so therefore we have every legal right to just ban him off the platform. Which they're probably never going to unban Schlep. Let's be real here. Everything they said in this interview is just literal mumbo jumbo. saying the fact that they're like the top, like they're gonna be like, what? Oh, social media is gonna look at us for like safety. No, they're not. No, they're not, David. Let's be real. Let's be real here. You guys are sucky when it comes to outright like safety. There's so many examples I can list off right now, and like I have an entire list that I can literally show off, showing all the safety issues on Roblox right now. Like seriously, I can. Yeah, like I'm not even joking. So it's clear that he's already lying about that stuff already. So all I'm just gonna say is that it seems like Roblox is kind of getting desperate at this point, really trying to bury this under the rug. They are under so much fire right now that, in my opinion, what needs to keep happening, like I said before, countries need to still keep banning Roblox to a point where Roblox actually just starts getting crippled and stuff like that. Once it starts reaching that point, it's gonna be GG's in my opinion. Absolutely GG. Anyways, guys, that's all I really have to say about it. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment. If you want to subscribe, you can. I'm trying to reach 200, so that'd be really appreciated if you could help me get there. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.